Welcome to Mary Jane's Apron.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we are cooking with my favorite culinary herb, cannabis. The smell is just absolutely aromatic, and I just want to stick my entire nose in there. Today we are going to work on making some infused honey. And the reason that I'm doing honey is that I personally like to add it to my coffee in the morning. But some people might want to add honey to their tea at night. And I think that having a really good infused honey makes coffee or tea that much better and makes the mornings very nice and smooth. So, one of the things we have to remember about cooking with honey is we're going to have to add some water to it because it is very thick and very viscous. So, we already have our pre-ground herb right here. You can check out our earlier episode to find out how to grind it into this nice fine consistency. So to make the honey, we're going to need a pot and some water. I'm going to add about a quarter cup of water. And I'm not trying to dilute the honey too much. All I'm trying to do is to make sure that when it's cooking, it's not going to burn and it's not going to get even stickier. And we're just going to pour the entire amount right on in. And it will start to clump up, and all the water is going to go out to the side and then up and around. That's all right. We'll get it all blended down soon enough. All right. And then we're going to add our wonderful marijuana right on in early. And we're going to get it all mixed up before we put it on the stove. Now once you start to mix it, you'll see how the water and the honey want to stay separated. But slowly they get integrated as you keep on going. So one of the big differences with this particular batch that I'm going to do is I am not going to be straining it afterwards. I did my very best to grind it up nice and fine and to pick out all the stems and seeds. Partially, honey is just way too thick and viscous to try and put through a sieve. Secondly, I actually like the way that the cannabis leaves look within the honey. Suspended. I like it, I think it looks so pretty. So one of the other really cool ideas that you guys can do with this, you can make honey ham, you can use it for a glaze or a marinade. There's all sorts of things that if it requires regular honey, you can use the infused honey for. And one of the big reasons why I'm stirring it is because I don't want to let anything settle to the bottom. A lot of the excess water will be evaporated out with the heat. So it won't actually end up as loose as it seems once we cook it down over a little bit of time. So we're going to let this cook for about 5 to 10 minutes until the consistency is less liquidy and a little bit thicker like the honey we had before. So you might notice that the honey will start to bubble a little bit at the top the longer it's on the stove. As long as you keep mixing it and keep the heat low, it won't boil over or get burned. So just keep on stirring it, and if you have to, occasionally lower the heat to make sure that it doesn't go over. Once again, all we're doing is just trying to thicken this up a bit. All right, seems like our honey's pretty good. We're going to bring it on over here to cool. As I said before, we're not going to be straining it, so we can leave all of the yummy goodness right on suspended in the honey. So I'm just going to let this cool for a while. So thank you for joining me in my kitchen today. Can't wait for you to stop by again. And make sure to enjoy yourselves and let your cooking creativity flow.